Well, I gotta say, it is a beautiful, eh, I could say it's a beautiful day. Nice and warm. A lot of high clouds. Sky is gray with high clouds. Sun is breaking through. And, well, I say, it is a nice day. Well, we are back here on the two-part season finale episode of A Day in the Life. And, I just thought we'd come out here and have a good time and shoot a few episodes. Why not? But, yeah, it's a beautiful day as we start off the daylight savings time, as it is already 12:30, 30 minutes to 1 o'clock. And all knowingly, it'll get dark by 5:30 this evening. But anyway, we are out here to just walk around, have a good time, and yeah, gives me a lot of opportunity to come out here every once in a while just to think. But anyway, walk the pathway of this place so you can see what it looks like. Near the townhomes. Of everything. No, guys, I've really been thinking about what I said to my dad yesterday. Kind of think he watched the video, and I think he knows that he's obsessed with things. Well, kindly he is. I think all of us are. We have a obsession with things. Like me, I said it yesterday. I 100% have a obsession with dogs. I love dogs. I'm a dog person. I've been a dog person ever since Beethoven. Ever since I first saw that movie in 1993. And, I said to myself, I'm going to be a dog person when I grow up. It's absolutely true. Look where I am now. And that's where Love's new series came into place, A show that I have to give up on. It's not hard for me to give up on a dog project like this. And it really isn't. But all knowingly that my dad hates dogs and he does not admire them as much as I do. He's not a dog person. He's not a dog nor a cat. He's none of those. He's like, well, you can't eat them. I mean, he loves his cows. I think he already got them, by the way. He has to spend this money on these cows. To me, that's the first obsession that he has in general. That's the first obsession, is the cows, nothing else. I could keep on naming a few obsessions that he really has put in over the past year, ever since they moved off to Brady. The Brady property out there was the first obsession. They said, we'll buy land, we'll move away from San Antonio, we'll move away from the kids, will pretty much just move away from everything, family and friends and all the above. That's what my dad and stepmother did. They moved away. Do they think about their kids? I sure hope they do. Because if they didn't, that to them and to us would be selfish in so many ways. And I just can't even think beyond comprehension of how selfish that would be. I mean, think about it. If you don't think about your kids and you don't think about their well being, what does that make you? Huh, I can answer that for you. It'll make you so selfish, it won't be even funny. And then your kids are going to be like, selfish parents, not a good thing. But that's a lot of things that have been going on over the past year. You know, the first obsession is moving away, taking the dog away. It's kind of like taking my show away. I've had to cancel and resign, and it's hard for me to even not even film anymore. Pick up the camera and film a half hour of what my thoughts are and feelings and this and that. Kind of makes me think of how hard it is. When you think of not doing a dog show anymore, it is hard. But, Love's new series, it may be over, but, it's not over until the last episode premieres. And I gotta say, that ain't till October 18th of 2024. 15 episode series. And pretty much that will be our 223rd episode of the entire Love's New Series franchise. And 3 movies, which was a trilogy. We had Love's New Series 1, 2, and 3, the 223 episodes, and all of that. I filmed that whole entire series all by myself. I've had nobody to help me on that. I said, hey, I'm going to pick up the camera. I could film for a half hour or even an hour if I wanted to make the genuine memories of what a true dog show is, and something that will commemorate the life and legacy of Charles Grodin, a guy that was a icon in many ways to all of us. Charles Grodin, he was the dad who, in my mind's eye, will always be George Newton in my eyes, who played the first and second films of Beethoven. And, it those are the films that we've really liked. And yeah, I'd hear the dog barking. But, to create a show, it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. And yeah, that. But it's hard to give up on a show, to say goodbye. But in many ways, this transition will make us a new series one day. We may wait for a few years until we find a budget, which I'm budgeting now, and that will continue this show for years to come. And there'll be another dog show that all of us can enjoy, and I promise you that. You know, after Love's new series, after the final premieres, and after the final goodbyes that we have towards the show, and we are closing the book and the chapter on it. And that's what we're doing. You know, and I know my dad does not like dogs, and he's already told me he hates dogs with every fiber of their existence. He thinks, oh, you can't eat them. You can eat a cow, but you can't eat a dog. Kind of stupid what he said. I mean, that does not make any sense whatsoever. I know steak comes from a cow, but you cannot eat a dog. I mean, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll play along. But, what you say is of the utmost ridiculousness. But, really, I think that's just plumb silly. Well, there we go. We have something to laugh about, okay? I think my dad was being sarcastic. What would dog taste like? Can you make dog jerky? Oh boy. I crack myself up with making some funny jokes. But yeah, you can eat a cow. Because where does your steak come from? Your cows. You can make sirloin steak, which you can make ground meat fajitas with. You can have sirloin steak with a baked potato, probably a salad, bread rolls, butter, and even the sweet honey that Dad always puts in. And he's probably saying to himself, oh, I like that sweet honey. Oh. He likes bread rolls with butter and honey, melted butter, and all that other goodness. But here's the thing. I think all of us like that too. And that's another obsession that my dad likes. Now, I will say this. Yeah, we all have our obsessions with things. Dad has an obsession with college football. I have an obsession with baseball. I have an obsession with Love's new series. I have an obsession with games. I like being a game creator, game content, play games, and have a good time on my off days. And yeah, I do videos just to find something to do. I don't want to sit in a apartment room and do absolutely nothing. I mean, seriously, we got to find things to do. Do I miss Love being with me? Yes. Do I wish that we would continue our show together? Oh, heck yeah. I wished we had that forever. To continue a series, to film episodes that you guys love for the last 10 years. It's hard to let go of something like that. I'm saying it right here as plain as day to you. I mean, yeah, this episode is called Obsessions. There's a lot of things that we have obsessions over these days. A lot of us have it. We have obsession over things that we like. We can make it a hobby. We could do whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like something and you love it so much, like baseball, football, whatever, soccer, it don't matter what type of sports you like. If you like college football, that's fine too. If you admire the things that you like or that you see on TV or whatever, say, I like watching LSU go up against Oklahoma State or watch any other college football team out there. That's obsession right there. We all have obsessions. My dad has obsessions. I have obsessions. You guys have obsessions. Everybody does. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, when you think about it, there ain't nothing wrong about that whatsoever. Or if you're out and you're doing videos and you're having a good time just putting your life out there and making memories, this and that, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you want to get something off your chest or you think that your parents should come and say, hey, if you make a video, you say, hey, what's on your mind? It's like on Facebook, that little status update? The first thing that thing says, what's on your mind? I mean, think about it. You go on Facebook every day and you see that. What's on your mind? What are you thinking? Well, kind of like what I'm thinking. I think about this all the time. I think we do have a lot of obsessions. And that's okay. I completely understand that. We all do, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you love something and if you want to be passionate about it, then you go right after it. You say, hey, if I'm going to create a dog show, I'm going to do that. If I want to make my adoring public love something like dogs and this and that, I'm going to keep doing it. If you do a dog show, you want to do episodes like I've done for the last 10 years, there's nothing wrong with creating something that you love. And I'm saying it as plain as day to you. If you want to be creative, if you want to do art, you want to do band, you want to do a lot of things, if you're going to school, if you're doing a lot of things and you enjoy doing those things, keep on doing it. Don't give up. Don't give up something that matters to you the most. That's true saying. You got that from me. But always remember that. If you love doing it, keep doing it. You could do anything that you set your mind to. Don't matter what people tell you. If they say, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, just ignore them. They're there to disorient you. And like I said, you could do whatever your little heart wants. If you love the things that you love, then do it. There's nothing wrong with that. But I will say, after doing Love's new series, I feel like I want another dog show. And I'm going to make it up to you guys. We are working very hard to save money, to get myself out of here. And that way, when I get my home within a year or 2 years or 3 years from now, we'll make it happen. And I will say, it will take time for it to happen. But anyway, I would like to read a little letter. And yeah, this pretty much came from Paul Young from The Shack. And it talks about trust. Reconciliation is about rebuilding trust, and that is what takes a long time. So trust me that we will be out of here. Trust me that we will have another dog show, which we will. That's my guaranteed promise. And trust me that we will recover what we lost over the years. That's the number one goal that I am working on right now. So if we band together, and I mean, that's what we need to do. We all need to band together through these difficult times. Now, I hope and pray that you guys continue with us on this incredible journey as we go for a path of healing, and that's where we're going. You know, we may go through a lot of losses and struggles in our lifetime, but there will be a time where we'll be fully healed and we'll move on to a much happier life. But anyway, so the title of this video is called Obsession. And I know we all have it. We all have a obsession with something that we like. Whether if it's college football, whether if it's a sport, I've said it before. Anything that you put your mind to and that you feel like doing, please do it. That's the words of encouragement today as we wrap up part 1 of this season finale. Do what you think that you want to do. If you want to play sports, or if you want to have fun and you want to do a lot of creative things, you could do that. Don't let anybody else tell you differently, because they'll try that. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode of A Day in the Life. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you later.